Hello all, welcome to Bro Billionaire. So this is Nifty's analysis video for next week. Today it's 4th of June 2023 and we are going to do the Nifty's analysis with price action and indicators first. Then we'll check Elliott Wave. So we discussed two cases last week. One of that was bullish case. So bullish case also faced rejection here near 18,600. So we'll talk a lot about price action indicators first. And yeah, so you can see here Nifty faced rejection from 18,660 something, right? So 18,662 was the high. We explained in the last week that if Nifty opens gap up above 18,611, we would expect Nifty to head towards 18,710, right? But Nifty fell short of 40 points, so it did not cross 18,700 and then gave a pullback towards 13 EMA. It didn't touch yet 13 EMA, but this is a good support near 18,400 where we placed our support line last time. So this is where the support lies, right? So let me mark it on the chart so that it's very clear to you. The support area, which has been crossed by Nifty with the gap. So this will likely act as a support, and we going forward, we should see some upside movement once this support, once it breaks one of the previous days high. So right now it is making lower high and lower low starting from this area. Here it opened gap down and then again a black Marubozu here, then here inside bar patterns, right? So this candle's body is within the high and low of this body. So some consolidation was seen in a last session or a last Friday, but Nifty is very close to 13 EMA. So it might take the support here and continue the up move. So this is what we are expecting with the price action indicators. Nifty is still bullish. Its R1 indicator is trading at extreme bullish zones. RSI is above 50, right now trading at 63.88. So that is also bullish signal. 13 EMA is still below the price. Nifty might touch here and then go up. It may not come to downside yet, as it is very close to breaking the previous high of 18,888. So it might be heading towards that to break it. So as long as this trend line support is not broken, we should be good heading towards new all-time high. So that's all on the price action indicators. It shows everything bullish, right? Except it could take support here and then it could bounce. It continued a dip for few days, last 4 sessions, but when it breaks the high of this candle, it will go higher. So let's go and check Elliott Wave. So this is the chart from last week. First possibility was bearish, where we expected Nifty to open below 18,610, and from there it could start the dip as ABC correction. So we were expecting this 5-wave move as completed A 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this was ending diagonal, and A, B and C as expanded flat correction we were expecting. That didn't happen, right? And we discussed another possibility like this. I did not save the chart screenshot, but yeah, I have taken it from the video. There we mentioned that 5th could be extending and we are heading towards new high, and probably it will touch 18,962 to 18,200 zones and then give a pullback. So this is what we discussed in the last week, and pretty much the second case is looking to be happening as it opened gap up. So we expected Nifty, if it opens gap up above 18,611, then we will consider that it will head towards all-time high. So this chart that we are going to discuss this week supports that the 5th wave, this 5th wave is extending and it will head towards 18,950 to 19,200. So how is that? Because the 5th wave is extending, it can head up to 1.6 Fibonacci of the total length of 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So 0, 1, like 1 plus 3, then multiply that by 1.618, you get this number 19,200. So if 5th wave is extending, it will go towards that. That is the idea here. Okay. So now here what we are considering, there are two cases here. Right now, what we are assuming is Nifty will break all-time high 18,888. It will head higher, right? So how it will head higher? There are two cases here. So one is currently the impulse wave is in progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right. So in next session, Nifty opens gap up above previous day high. Okay. Or 18,580. If it opens gap up above that level, then assume that it will head higher. So this is one case. And in that case, we are considering this third wave in a blue is in progress. 1 completed here, 2 completed here, then 3 will complete somewhere near all-time high, then give a pullback, and then the 5th will go higher. So this is what the idea is. So look for the gap up opening. It should sustain for 15 minutes, or even if you are defensive, let's say it needs to sustain for 1 hour gap up opening. And in, like, let's say the first 15-minute candle gets formed, the next is a consolidation, and the third candle breaks the top of first 15 minutes high, then assume that it will head higher. Then there is a good almost 300 points, not 300, 200, 200 points to grab in a fifth wave. So this is the first possibility. And with this possibility, we are not expecting Nifty to open gap down. If it opens gap down and touches this line of 18,419, right? So this line 18,419, if it touches this, then the impulse count will be invalidated. Then we have 1-to-1-2 pattern, and the 1-to-1-2 pattern can be labeled like this. So here you can see I have labeled this as wave 1, this as wave 1, this as wave 2, and if it breaks, so in next session 18,478, if it is broken after opening, or let's say Nifty opens a gap up but fails to sustain that gap in first 1 hour and then starts a dip and breaks 18,478, then I will look for a move towards 18,370 as 1-to-1-2 formation. And in this case, Nifty can go deeper towards 18,370, might touch this trend line and then start a bounce back on the upside. So on the downside, the support level is 18,370. If Nifty starts opening gap up and then starts to fill the gap. So that is the second scenario that we need to look for. Then in that case, 18,370 could come, and then we'll have an up move as a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern like that. So this is what the idea that I have. So I have given you the resistance level, I have given you the support levels, and the two possible cases that I told you are if it opens gap up and then it could not sustain. Let's say the first 15-minute candle opens gap up, okay, and then the next candle could be a consolidation candle, may form within the body of the first candle. Then wait, if third candle opens or breaks below this, then there is a chance that it could dip. You can keep the stop loss here and then ride, okay, then ride for the downside. Downside could be anything between 18,380 to 370 levels. We can expect that much in case it breaks the first 15-minute low. Like it can open gap down, or sorry, it can open gap up. Looking at the global markets, it can open gap up well near 18,600, where we have a major resistance, right? If it opens gap up over 18,662, you can dump this case of 1-to-1-2. That will not happen. Then we'll have to assume right away this case. And here we will look for 18,888 to 953. So this will be positional view. It will not happen in one day that it will break 18,888. It might take 2 sessions and then break. So do take care on that part. Hope this is clear. Hope the analysis is simple. And let me know if you have any doubts in the comment. I'll add the summary here. It'll be very easy to identify what is going to happen in next week. So here I'm assuming this could, like, if it opens gap up and breaks 18,662, I will assume this particular drop ended as expanded flat correction. Here you can see a sideways movement by the market, but global markets are very positive. So the pattern could change, and this could be 1-2-1-2 formation. Like here, 1-2 formation we could have. Here, 1-2 formation we could have. 1-2-1-2 formation we can have, and then if it breaks this high of 18,662, expect that Nifty has started an up move. So that's all. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. If there are any doubts, ask in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.